Hey, welcome to Nothing But The Truth, Guys Motherfucking Chronicles. So, first off, I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back on the jump off. So, being that I am back, I have had a wonderful little vacation out in California, whom I got invited by my buddy, Jamie B. Shout out to her. I had a wonderful time. I got to go to all of the spirit shops. I got to get some new tarot decks. I got to get some healing done. What else I got? Some good damn sleep. I got to do a whole lot of stuff in a couple of days. Definitely had a good time. So now that I'm rejuvenated, rested, balanced back out, I know you guys are on to y'all Nipsey Chronicles, but today I am going to do something different. Today we are reading on Kanye West and what the Kardashians did to Kanye. So everybody's blaming the Kardashians and swearing to God that they are literally hexing the universe out of people. Story babies. So yeah, everybody think the Kardashians done hexed this boy up, trapped him up, stole his brain, stole his soul and kidneys and everything else. So let's find out what is carrying on with Kanye. Kanye is a Gemini, so off the back that should explain to y'all why he is the way he is. He is one of those who carry two souls. Period. There's no other way to express that. He carries two souls. He is the twins. And I don't know Kanye personally, but what I will tell you is that we can't, I'm busy.
We just have to do something.
What?
When you're finished, can we go to the store because we want a donut and a soda?
Yeah.
Yay!
Close the door. And anybody who follow me already know that I'm going to get 17,000 interruptions by little midget people. So, as I was saying, he carries two souls. He represents the twins in the zodiacs. So, because I don't know him personally, I'm not going to give him a person card. And we all know that his issue is more so energetic than anything else. This is a shift in his energy that flip-flops. On and off, on and off. One minute he good, the next minute he going crazy. And that's just how Geminis give it up. So I'm going to put him out as the twins. In the tarot, that is the lovers. Why? He's an air sign, so he's a sword. As a court card, he will be represented as the King of Swords. He would be the King of Swords. I'm using my Botticelli deck because he is surrounded by lots of folks. So, that'll pick it up. And to get his overall energy, before we get started, I'm going to use a deck that I got while I was out in Cali, which is the Oshu deck, which is really a nice deck. I love it, love it, love it. It is super pretty. So, as you can see, the Oshu, let me show y'all. This is the Oshu deck. Here, just in case y'all want to grab one. Alright, let me move this out the way. Alright, so before we get started, I'm going to pull out 3 cards to get the overall energy of Kanye. And we just gonna get an overall understanding of what has been going on around Kanye over this year. And then I have some questions. Or I'm going to come up with some questions, let's say. Before we get started, let me do my prayers. Alright, today I come to the Most High God in my humblest abilities with love and light. Coming to thank you for always looking over me, protecting my mind, body, soul, and spirit. I ask for your protection and divine white light as I travel into universal consciousness and universal energy. I ask that my ancestors come into the reading for guidance and protection. I ask that my guardian angels come into the reading for guidance and protection. I ask that my grandmothers, grandma, great-grandma, and great-great-grandma come into the reading for guidance and protection. I go to Allegra, asking for entry into the spirit realm. I shade to Allegra, who is the gatekeeper, the one and only key holder in the bridge to the spirit realm. He is the protector of the spirit realm and the protector of the physical realm. I shade to Allegra as I ask to enter into the spiritual realm. I shade to Allegra as I ask to enter into the gates. I shade to Allegra as I ask to enter into the gates. I shade to my ancestors. I shade to my guardian angels. And I shade to the Most High God. My Chevron still sucks. But at least these cards is good. I shade, I shade, I shade. I have cleared my energy in the house. There's a little bit of tension in this joint this morning. Had it cleared up. It was messy. You wake up in your house and everybody is on haywire. Go get you some frankincense or some dragon blood and smoke it out. Smoke it out. Also, before I get started, anybody sending any negative, low vibrational, demonic, dark energies my way, I ask that it be reversed back to the known and unknown 3 times 3. Ashe, so be it. Alrighty, so let's see what we get for Kanye's overall energy. I'm going to put a card on each point to figure out what's carrying on. This is his past. This is what's over him. This is what's in front of him. This is what's beneath him. Nothingness. Stillness. That's dope. And that is on his ego. Success. Now, I tell y'all, that is interesting. Ashe. So, we're talking about Kanye West here, y'all. And these cards pull the hell out of him. So, in his recent past, his overall energy that came up is the Queen of Wands in this deck. And she comes up under the keyword sharing. Okay? What is covering, or what's over Kanye? What's over Kanye's head? And we have the Page. The Page of Swords, and this card represents the mind, okay? And what's going on in his future. He has the 2 of Wands, and this comes up as possibilities. What's beneath Kanye? Nothingness, stillness. That's beneath him. And what's covering the ego right now? The 6 of Wands, which is success. So if that didn't give an overall good calling on what the hell he got going on, I don't know what else would, okay? That called it like no other. So, now that I got his card out based on his zodiac, and because I'm sure that this is going to be an energetic problem that carries on, I have pulled out the Lovers, which represents him according to his zodiac. They represent the twins in the tarot. And we are going to find out what is covering, what's covering him. So, We're going to get some more details about what's covering him. I was thinking about using my Masonic deck, but I don't know if it's going to be able to pick up all of the people that he interacts with and bumps into, but it just might. I'm sure it's going to be a part 2 to this, because Kanye is an interesting character. So let's see. Alright, so right now, he got the 10 of Swords in reverse. So this is him getting over this feeling of being at rock bottom, this feeling of being let down, this feeling of being stabbed in the back or mistreated or misunderstood. He's at a point in his life right now where he's able to start getting over those feelings. Let's see what is crossing him. 5 of Swords. What's crossing him is a discussion of fighting and conflict, disagreement, just no type of unity right now. Okay, so he's in constant battle. Okay, and I'm gonna pull out another card to find out if that constant battle is with himself. Is that constant battle with the people that he's around? Or is that constant battle in regards to a system? And what do we have here? The world. He's at war with the whole world. And it makes perfect good sense, because when we're dealing with Kanye, we're dealing with somebody who dares to be different, dares to think differently, and is not always supported by society or by the people that he's immediately surrounded with or by. So that makes perfectly good sense. This is not a battle within himself. This is a battle with him and his interactions with the world. All right. So let's find out what was going on in his recent past, where the overall energy was in reference to sharing. And also being at that card, sharing, also represents the Queen of Wands. This is in representation of an older woman. Hold on, y'all. Diva! No, because when a ball run in the street and y'all chase it, I'm gonna be mad. Bring that back in here. Yes, because my kids don't know how to act. So, bring the ball in the house.
She wants to play the basketball. You have to take your car out.
All right, well, she gotta wait.
Huh?
She has to wait. I'm busy. Sorry, y'all. So, this is dealing with the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands in Kanye's world would be a woman that is a bit older than him. But it also can represent a woman who is a business owner. Maybe a partnership that he has. Somebody who has the characteristics of a giver. Somebody who will give their shirt off their back. Okay, this also could represent the feminine aspect of him, where he is a giver, somebody who wants to take care of everybody around him and be a support system for them. So let's get some more details. We have the 6 of Swords. So this is letting me know that he's either getting past a situation with this Queen of Wands, or he's holding a grudge against this Queen of Wands. And we're going to find out a little bit more about that, so I'm going to throw down some more cards. And I think I'm holding my cards wrong, y'all. 9 times out of 10 I am. Alright, so this is in reference to holding a grudge, okay? He has the 5 of Cups, and he also has the 5 of Wands. He has business relations with this woman, and he is, or was, I'll say is, in a committed relationship with this person. This person has in a way, he's been disappointed within this relationship. And I'm not even going to say that this was that kind of relationship. I'm going to say that this was a business partnership that, you know, really affected him on the emotional level. And that's because Kanye is an emotional person. There seem to have been disagreement. There has been meetings going on that just did not work out. He was very disappointed, very unhappy about the outcome of these meetings and contracts that may not have gone exactly the way he wanted them to go. Stop. No, you don't. You need to wait.
What?
Thank you, sir. Y'all can go outside.
Yeah, but how about playing with that water thing?
Y'all can play with the water. You have to wait. I'm busy. I will turn the water on for you.
Can we do it?
No, you cannot.
Why can we not party?
Get out. Thank you. Close the door. Alright, guys. So let's find out what's going on over his head. So we know that recently, in the recent past, he has become, he's in a situation where he's holding a grudge over disappointment, okay, and concerns to some business agreements, contracts, and different conversations in relation to, let me get another card for that anyway, because I want to know a little bit more about that. All right, so what this situation brought on was the Four of Swords, okay? Because of him not being able to get the outcome or get other people to see things from his point of view, it caused him to fall back. It also brings out the Hermit. So it caused him to want to find himself on a spiritual level, to go on an isolated journey alone, away from everybody. And this is part of him because he's emotional. You understand? He doesn't know how to deal with disappointment like everybody else. It really affects him. So what's over his head? The mind. And we know everybody runs around saying that Kanye has lost his ever-loving mind, right? So let's look into that some more. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is him and his work, okay? Let's see what else we got. We have the card of Judgment, and that's discussing a renewal, a fresh way of dealing with a situation, having forgiving, okay, where the universe is forgiving. But in this case, he's dealing with probably judgment from people around him. This is about a resurrection. Let's find out what else was going on with that situation. We got the Queen of Cups. We also have the Nine of Swords. Sorry, y'all. We have the Three of Coins. And we have the Four of Cups. So, what I can tell you is on the overall, we are dealing with a relationship that he's in. Okay? And what we're getting here is that, yes, what's over Kanye? Is Kanye mental? I'm not going to sit here and lie and tell you that he's not. Kanye, as far as his mind and how he processes information and how he deals with the outside world, yes, we're always going to consider him mental, okay? Still in all, the woman that he's married to, because we seem to think that Kim has literally drove him crazy. But that's not what I'm getting in this situation. What I'm getting in this situation is that despite Kanye and his mental instabilities, Kim really loves Kanye, okay? And she tries super hard to maintain this relationship. She has forgiven him and forgiven him and forgiven him and resurrected their relationship over and over again. Despite what everybody else may think, she genuinely does love Kanye. she has decided to not focus on the fact of all of the bad stuff. She has put stressing and losing sleep and being bitter and angry and sad and depressed. She has chosen to put that behind her. Okay? And she has chosen to focus on helping Kanye get back into his creative state. And this is why you see the card, the 3 of coins in reverse. Because right now, Kanye is not in his most creative state. Okay? And the reason that is because Kanye is bored. Simple as that. I don't know no other way to put it for you. But that's what it is. Kanye is bored. He's to the point where none of this shit is interesting anymore. He needs something that's going to challenge him. Something that makes him dig deeper. It's just that simple. He is bored. Alright, now we also have the 6 of Wands. We have the King of Wands. And we have the 8 of Swords, okay? And this is letting me know that, one, he may have been dealing with a false sense of victory. So he may have been letting off like, oh, everything is all good. My life is perfect. I got my shit together. I got my business rolling. The whole 9 yards. But at the same time, he feels trapped. He feels trapped. He feels guilt. He feels anxiety. He feels like he can't express himself to anybody. No one understands him. So everything is not always what it seems, y'all. Things look and people will let off a certain energy and give you a certain story. But the real narrative is when you start peeling back the layers of the onion. And the reality of it all is, yes, we all think that he's rich, he's secure, he's successful, he got a bad shorty, he got beautiful children, he live in a big house, and at the end of the day, he still is not satisfied. He's still not satisfied. Simple as that. He still feels trapped. He still feels like there's limits being put on him. And are some of those self-imposed? Absolutely. But a lot of them do come from things that's going on outside of himself. All right? So when we get into the future or the near future, we are dealing with the 2 of Wands. We're dealing with possibilities. We're dealing with looking into the future and knowing that I can create anything for the most part. I can be anything. I can create anything. The future isn't set in stone yet because I'm still writing the book. So let's see what else we get. All right, so we got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Moon in reverse. And we have the King of Swords. All right, now according to Kanye's zodiac sign, because he is a Gemini, he is an air sign. He would represent in this role the King of Swords, okay? And what's going on is in the future, there are possibilities, okay, that his money can be out. He can be done. No money, everything shot to shit. Health, money, cars, the whole 9 yards. It's very possible that he can lose everything in the future. Why? Because he refuses to deal with himself. And that's why the Moon is coming up in reverse. This is not about outside himself. He refuses to look through the veil of himself and really be himself. And my bad, this is the Emperor. And he does walk around as if he is in total control, in total awareness, in total health of the mental state. And when you have this going on and the card above him is his mind, when you look at the Emperor, you have to think of the Mad King, okay? And his loss of everything is not because of anything else but his mind and him losing it. Him losing grip on reality. Okay, and this happens to a lot of people who's in these industries where they're dealing with different